Homemade sausage from meat, ancient cooking techniques, meat adventures and new constructions. Stay tuned, dear adventurers, for a feast of laughter and flavour awaits. Greetings from the captivating realms of Azerbaijan, where vibrant clear streams dance gracefully amidst awe-inspiring vistas and the freshest of air. Today, we're diving into rural chaos, dealing with slippery stones and transforming innards into gourmet delights. I'm always up for new experiments and interesting constructions from the early morning. Today, we're not only indulging in the sweetness of cooking, but also in the skill of our hands and dealing with a lot of dirt at a new construction site. It's all part of the village routine. Are you ready to dive headfirst into a whimsical culinary escapade with me? Now, let's get to work. To avoid getting dirty, we'll roll up our sleeves and put on some gloves. It's going to be a messy but fun day. It would be great to have the kids here to play in the mud and help me arrange everything quickly. However, everyone has their own duties, and I shouldn't shirk mine. And hey, while you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a fantastic comment. As I arrange these stone blocks, I amuse myself by thinking of them as my own Lego set, only made of stone and much larger in size. But there's some work that one person just can't do alone. I might need some extra hands for the heavy lifting later on. The weather is so beautiful today that it makes you want to lie down and enjoy life rather than work. How do you, my dear viewers, handle routine and not so routine tasks on such lovely days? Do you push through or take a break to enjoy the moment? Honestly, my experiments with food and cooking techniques keep me going. Each time I discover something new, life remains vibrant and exciting. These little projects make the everyday routine much more enjoyable. Let's add a bit of rural life to your day. The simplicity and beauty of village life have their unique charm. Check out this cool Genghis Khan hat I made. It's actually a part of my stovepipe. It's funny how some practical items can look so artistic. But Genghis Khan won't get any of this today. This piece is for my stove. It's essential for my proper ventilation, especially when cooking up a storm. I know how many of you are curious about the knives I use. Now here's a little secret. You can check out our assortment in the store. Who knows, you might find something that impresses your friends and makes your neighbours beg for your cooking secrets. Now, we need to clean and cut the meat into pieces. This process is quite detailed and includes the fat from the tail. Have you ever made sausages at home? The recipe is simple, but the work is meticulous and fresh ingredients are a must. The animal needs to be clean to avoid any health issues later. The fat goes into a hot cauldron to cook. It's like snow at first, but we'll move on to the next step soon. The meat goes through the grinder, and the cooked fat now resembles snow exactly. It's fascinating to see the transformation. We mix the main ingredients, then add the spices, which are crucial because they determine the flavour. 2 types of salt, nitrate salt and regular salt. If you're curious about the spices, stay tuned and subscribe to make sure you don't miss anything. Fenugreek isn't ground yet, but I'll show you how we used to grind flour when I was a kid and the traditional methods still used in our village. There's something satisfying about doing things the old-fashioned way. The cat gets its share of treats too. It's a busy day for everyone, even our furry friends. Allspice is also large and needs to be ground, so it goes through the same process. Freshly ground spices make all the difference. Today, we're using some unusual spices, including coconut, mixed spice, garlic powder, ground black pepper, and our freshly ground ingredients. Everything is mixed by hand, just like in the good old days. There's nothing like getting your hands into the mix to ensure everything is well combined. Everyone has their role to play. It's a team effort, even if the team is just me and my tools. And I have something special prepared for today's dish. We transfer our mix into the machine, deciding where our sausage mixture will go. I chose cow intestine, tightly sealing one end and letting the machine do its job. Watching the sausage fill out is quite a sight. Of course, there's always a solo performance in the background, but we'll get back to that later. The sounds of the village add to the charm. Now, we have a supply that will last us for a while. Not bad for a day's work. It's really rewarding to see the fruits of our labour. Now it's time for the finer details. Technology to the rescue. It makes some parts of the process much easier. It looks quite beautiful. The sausage is taking shape nicely. We close the lid, check the temperature, and most of the work is done. It's important to monitor it to ensure everything cooks perfectly. After a short break, let's check on our hero of the day. It's always exciting to see how things are progressing. It looks interesting. The aroma is starting to fill the air. I think we can let it steam a bit longer, but we won't leave it unattended. It's important to get that just right. Today's preparation involved several stages. Otherwise, everything would have burned if left for a few hours. Timing is everything. I think this will be the final stage, and then we can expect the results. The anticipation is building. Let's see the results of my long efforts. Is it worth repeating? The taste test will be the ultimate judge. I think it looks amazing, although my grass-chewing cat might disagree. But he hasn't tried it yet. We'll see if he changes his mind. So it's decided. I'll make something from this sausage. Homemade sausage, what could be better? Write your quick meal ideas with homemade sausage in the comments while I prepare a salad. And don't forget to check out our assortment in the store. You might find something that impresses your friends and makes your neighbours beg for your cooking secrets. It's the perfect time for a salad made from seasonal vegetables. Salads are an essential part of our lives, adding freshness and balance to our meals. And of course, make plenty, because we're expecting special guests today. The more the merrier. I hope you've shared your ideas for quick dishes with homemade sausage. I've decided to make, drumroll, scrambled eggs. And of course, we won't forget the spices for the scrambled eggs. They add the perfect touch of flavour. Ready to join us for a meal? It's going to be delicious. Hey kids, hurry up. The meal is hot. It's time to gather around and enjoy. Thank you for joining me on this flavourful journey, dear foodie friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive our videos more quickly. Until we meet again, happy cooking, and may your culinary adventures be brimming with laughter, creativity, and delightful surprises.